Cataclysmic variables. Cataclysmic variables are stars which irregularly increase in brightness by a large factor, then drop down back to a quiescent state. They were initially called new from Latin new, since ones with an outburst brightness visible to the naked eye and an invisible quiescent brightness appeared as a new star in the sky. Cataclysmic variables stars are binary stars that consist of two components, white dwarf primary and mass-transferring secondary. The stars are so close to each other that the gravity of the white dwarf distorts the secondary, and the white dwarf accretes matter from the companion. Therefore, the secondary is often referred as the donor star. The infalling matter, which is usually rich in hydrogen, forms in most cases an accretion disk around the white dwarf. Strong ultraviolet and X-rays emission is often seen from the accretion disk, powered by the loss of gravitational potential energy from the infalling materials. There are probably more than 1 million of these cataclysmic variables in the galaxy, but only those near the Sun, several hundreds, have been studied in X-rays so far. And that's because cataclysmic variables are fairly faint in X-rays. They are just above the coronal X-ray source and far below the X-ray binaries in the term of how powerful their X-rays emissions are. Cataclysmic variables are classified into subclasses according to the properties of outbursts, classical novae and dwarf novae. Classical novae are seen to erupt once, and the amplitude of the outburst is the largest among the cataclysmic variables. Classical novae outbursts are caused by sudden nuclear fusion of hydrogen-rich material into the surface of the white dwarf, because the white dwarf are cinders of stars like the Sun. Dwarf novae outbursts result from temporary increasing in the rate of accretion into the white dwarf caused by additional material accreted on the surface. This material must go through a violet transition region called boundary layer, which lies just above the surface of the white dwarf. Manoram type variable star, or dwarf nova, is one of the several types of cataclysmic variable stars, consisting of a closed binary star system, in which one of the components is a white dwarf that accretes matter from its companion. Dwarf novae are dimmer and repeat more frequently than classical novae. SS Cygni is a variable star in the Northern Constellation Cygnus. It is a prototype of subclasses of dwarf novae that shows only normal eruption. It typically rises from 12th magnitude to 8th magnitude for 1 to 2 days every 7 or 8 weeks.